All right, so we got Hans camper van. This is actually a really amazing sculpt, and Han let me have the sculpt so I can check out the lighting and do the lighting and just see how I would do it. So of course I'm gonna do what I can. Oh, I love the tent too. That's so cool. It's just so crazy how you can just create such amazing stuff with Nomad Sculpt. Great job, Han. All right, let's see. Okay, perspective. Okay, we'll leave that pretty much where it was. Environment. Okay, so let's just take a look at this here. Let's take a look at the sizes of everything. Oh, I can't even tell what everything is. I can't even tell what anything is. That's funny. Uh-oh. So let's pull this out. Okay. Chairs and everything look pretty good. Let's see how big they are. I can't even see how, wow. Okay, so I think I might just, let's see if I can, wow, there's a lot of stool. Where's the other stool? Oh, there it is. I'm just going to try to simplify this a little bit. So we got stool and stool. So now we have stool. Fire's pretty good. Houtblokken. Houtblokken. So just so you know, I'm going to be, oh, I don't even have the camera on. So I was like talking to nobody before. Just so you know, I am going to be saying all the words. Aussterleiten. Austerklep. I'm gonna try not to, because. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else that we can? Oh, you got the shoesies in here. Oh, these shoes. I like these little cute little shoes. Han on wheels. All right. Are these all separate? I wonder if these are separate. Let's see. These are at the top. Whoop, I don't know what that is. 1, 2, 3. There's a missing one. Okay. There's another surfboard up here. What is the Matra tent? Oh, is that something inside the tent? The mat? Okay, let me see if I can. See if I can decimate these. They don't really need that much. Deck bed. Where are they at? Simple merge. Dante, Donya, Dibido. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. I appreciate the love. Look at those sausages. You'd probably be like, I know I shouldn't like add my own stuff to it. Oh, barbecues all together. Okay, I like it. I like it. So I know I shouldn't, but these sausages. You know what? I'm going to use... Actually, what size is it? Oh, it's 8.5. Oh, that is big. That is big. I was going to do Dino Topo. Let me just save it. Let me save it as... Camper New. It's pretty big. Okay, so the door, what is this? Bus, door. Okay, so let me just see what is connected to the bus. Is that? Oh, that's all of that. Okay. I just want to see if it'll be any different if I decimate it. I don't see too much of a difference. Oh, I can see a difference there. Oh, yeah, I can see a difference there. So we'll leave it at... We'll leave it here. Okay, the seat... this is... Oh, there is a crease in there. So let's see... We have this seat... Where is that? Is that just the one seat, or is that all the seats? Reser's Bank. I'm just totally guessing. Okay, so bank. I'm guessing that means front seat, maybe. So is there any other banks? Okay, where's the other one? What is this? Where's this at? Oh, bank and bus. So there's one. Where is... Oh, this is the table. But they're all the same color. So if they're all the same color, where is this? Oh, that's way up here. Okay, I got two of them. So let me simple merge these two. Okay, where's this? Okay. Okay, how big is this? Oh, that's not really that big. Still looks pretty good. Oh no, look at that. Okay, let me just do the lighting. 'Cause I don't know at what point in time I messed that up. Did I mess it up? Oh no. Okay, we'll stick to that. Okay, I just want to make it a little bit lighter. As light as possible, so when I do the 24, 20, it's not bad. Bumpers, let's see if we can take some off that without it looking weird. Oh, I see a difference. So we'll just do it once. There's got to be something else that's like a million. What is a honkabalbal? What is that? Okay, let me just let me get to the lighting. I'm so sorry, but I can't help it. I can't help it but to like try and like I can't help it but to organize. Oh, sorry, I've been neglecting this. My next life. Well, thank you, but I think you'll be better than me in your next life. Dante. The Butcher. No, this is downloaded. So this is Han. You'll see in the chat. And so Han did this scene with lighting that I saw on Instagram, and I just wanted to play around with the lighting. But of course, then I started messing around with other stuff. Okay, let me save. Okay, is there anything else that's the ground is 43. Ground. Oh, what are these? What is the Jordine? What's that? I don't know what that is. Bibal. Bumper. Is this both bumpers? Or is that just the front? Excuse me. No. Is it? That's just the back bumper. I don't see any difference. Oh, let's see. Nope. I don't see any difference. Okay, so let's get what is this? How big is this? What is this called? Dachplatte. Okay, so I don't even know how big that is because I can't see it. So we'll just do some decimating. Let me make sure. I don't see any difference. No, I don't see any difference. Okay. Dachplatte. Blankies. Okay, what about this pillow? Kusenbus. Okay, what about all these? I just want to, are these all separate or are these together? Let's see. Okay. Duh. Okay. There's got to be some more. There's got to be another. There's got to be more of those. Or maybe maybe this is. It's not the back handle. Oh, you know what an easy way to do this is? Bring it all the way to the bottom. I think that's a good way to. I think that's a faster way to do it. So I bring it all the way to the bottom, and then I'll tap on this one. So now I can just simple merge them. So everything that's chrome. Wait, did that change quality? No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, I probably messed that up, didn't I? I definitely messed that up. Sorry, Han. I definitely messed that up. I missed it in my hunting for things to simplify. What is a mock? What is a mock? What's that? Oh, that's these things. I'm not going to change the color. They're very tiny. They look great. They look very good. Curtain. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about the license plate. I was trying to keep track of that, but yeah. How big is this? Wait, is this for the right thing? 111K, is it? Oh, there we go. So we'll keep that. We'll keep it here at 13. Definitely doesn't need to be 111. This one is 60. So I think so when you're modeling, I'm not really great at. I'm getting better at managing. But now when I make stuff like this, I always think about decimating. Like I think about, okay, like it looks good, and what's the lowest point that it will go before I notice a change. I do that just to make it smaller. But I always pay attention to it now. Okay, where is this one at? This one is 30, maybe 15. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know what this one is. 133. Bring that way down. Now, is this part of it? Oh, all this is together. So let me just make sure. Let me look at the whole thing and make sure. Okay, we'll keep it here. All right, where are we at now? Okay. But actually, I might be able to do something. I might be able to do this. Let's see if this works. Open. Can I open the other one? No, I can't. So let's do this. Let's open. Let's open this. What is that? Oh, this is. You know what? I know what this is. I was making some assets before. That's what this is. I remember now. Okay, so that's the front one. That's the back one. This is the front one. So let's take that. Rumoplat. No, Nummerplat. So we'll take that and we'll just export it. Oh, what did I just do? It doesn't matter. Selection only, export layers, normals, 1.7, save to files. Let's save it in here. Oh, I don't remember. Nummerplat. Is that right? I don't know. I can't tell. Okay, so we don't need to save. We don't need to save any of this. Let's just open these up so I know what I'm looking at. So I was making a bunch of assets. Oh, that looks weird. I was just making a bunch of things so I can use them like in sculpts. Like there's certain things that I use a lot. Like pill shape, this kind of like club shape for like legs and stuff like that. And I want to make like teeth, rounded pucks, rounded squares, things like that. Like things that I use often. I just started like making those so I could save them as OBJs because it'll just be a lot easier. So let's just save this. So now let's open our bus back up. Let's go here. Whoops. So let's insert, add to scene. Okay, so the new one should be on the bottom. And let's find the other Nummerplat. There we go. Okay. It looked really bad. I couldn't let that slide. So we'll save. Alright, cool. So as far as lighting goes, this thing is almost off the island. I kind of want to... Oh, you had a sun, too. I didn't see the sun. Was the sun like a background? I do keep it real, to my detriment sometimes. But thank you. Move these out of the way. And I have to like work quickly because I don't know when my fiance is coming home. Let's see where she is. Because when she comes home, it's hard for me to do stuff because she'll be messing around out there making noise. Let's see where she's at. Is that weird? We have like, actually my whole family, we all can like locate each other like with Google Maps. It's just so much easier like to know where everyone is, like, and it's in like a safety thing too. Like we always know where each other are, where each other is. And like I feel like that bothers some people, like that can be like very, I don't know, but my family, it's like I want them to know where I am all the time. If they want to know. Let's see. Sorry, I know this is annoying. Oh, nope, she's still at work. I think. Okay, so the first thing for a scene like this, I feel like it does need like some sort of backdrop. Let's see if one of my images will work. One of my reference images. Transform. Also, if there's something that I do really fast and you want to, I heard the Lightyear movie was good. I want to see that. I was thinking about, I might see it tomorrow. I do want to see it. And this will look better. I don't have post process on, right? It'll look better with post process. Oh, post process really. That's so interesting, that it's so much darker with post process. I wonder why. Oh, the exposure maybe? Tone mapping. So the exposure is very low. Interesting. I don't know if it's like that in my, let me save. I'm not sure if it saves your information for this stuff, so I'm gonna open mine. I've saved it. I'm gonna open one of mine. Open my guide that I was making last night. Chilling behind the TV. I can't get rid of these lights, huh? Just can't get rid of them. So let's see if mine is the same way. No, I don't have tone mapping on. Although it kind of looks... Yeah, I don't have tone mapping on. So I'm going to go back. Let's open this. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it off because I don't really... I'm just going to put it the way that I have like my stuff. So I'm just going to turn that off for now. And depth of field will look better as the far blur. So I'll do it like that pretty much. And this will be like a nice scene. I noticed you had a moon up here in your image, so that kind of works out because that's sort of like an image. I could get another one from Pexels, actually. Where's Pexels? Okay. Pixels is good because it's like free. You can use the images for free, and you can shout out to people that made them if you want. But okay, we're just gonna forgo that for now, and we'll get back to this. So I'm gonna turn this off because I don't really. Actually, I'm gonna leave it on. Since I'm gonna do the lighting, I'm just gonna leave it on. I'm just gonna save because I know it's gonna crash on me because it's a big file. It's gonna crash eventually. And I turned autosave off. I feel like it's useless. I feel like it just starts to autosave and it bugs me. So the overlay, yeah. So we'll leave that like that. That looks good. So if this is the ground, so it's like a beach kind of scene. Let's make a new sphere. Whoops. Let's make a new sphere and bring it down. Validate it. Flatten it. Okay, so when I do the view, I'm probably going to do it. Let me make this actually bigger. I'll probably do the view something like this. So that's why I made this ground. So I'm just going to match the color. And I guess it's okay that it's I know what I can do. Gold. I forgot I had the sound on my phone. I never have the sound on my phone. Can I just simple merge or voxel merge these, please? And have it not look like garbage? I guess not. Oh well, that's fine. So I'm gonna save like a hero scene. I think like a view that I think looks the best. I think something like this looks really good. I can see both the signs. There's a good amount of space. I don't mind the tent is a little cut off. I think that looks fine. Maybe even should it be a higher view? No. So I think that looks decent, so I'm going to save this scene. And let's see if there's any other views that I want. Maybe something like that is nice. We'll save that. And since you have that nice oh, let me talk to my dad. I'll be right back. Oh yeah, hold on 1 second. And they're gonna call me right back. So I'm gonna keep working. Hopefully I won't be talking to myself. Sometimes I forget to take it off mute, but we'll see. But I'll probably be on the phone, so we'll see. But I'm gonna keep working. Okay, so the first thing that I usually do is uh, I always do like a directional light first, just to do like the ambient light. You see, like I turn the environment off because I only use the environment. It's very much like a fill light. So like I just kind of use that to fill in if I can't if I can't like light everything, or if it still looks a little bit too dark, or there's certain areas that are too dark, then I use the environment to sort of fill that in. But I like to just light with the lights first. Let's see. So obviously first I'm just using the directional light. I'm actually going to turn on post process because I feel like the light always looks a little different with post process, or it looks more like what it's actually going to look like. Do I want it to be more? I do like the yellow from like the moon, but I don't know if I want to use a spotlight yet. I'll stick with this for now. It might be better to use a spotlight for the yellow, and use a blue light for for everything else. But I don't know. Let's hide this and we'll add another. We'll make it blue. Actually, where is it? I think I hid the lights. It doesn't matter where the directional light is coming from. You know, I'm just gonna try. It might even be nice as a point light. So point lights, there's no shadow, which might be kind of nice. But also we can do the blue in post process too. So I'm not sure what the best plan for this is. I don't think spotlight works. The directional light worked better. It looks really nice. So I think I might just like coming straight down. That might be a good start. And just so you know, like I'm probably going to be like I go back and forth. So like I might change the lights up a bunch because I go back and forth with them. 16 minutes ago. Oh, you have a background. Okay, so this is a simple background. Okay. But I like the blue. So the fire, how did you do the fire? Let's see. And how do I say fire? Vur. I apologize. So here's the fire. I feel like you had it glowing. I don't think there's any other... Is there any other layers, or is it just this layer? Well, I guess I can just... No, it looks like it's just that layer. I think. Let me bring this down to the bottom so I don't lose it. Okay, so there's only one layer there, but you had it colored very nicely. So I'm going to duplicate it, and oh, it is an additive. Oh, you probably had always unlit. It probably just turned off, is my guess. This fire looks hellish. Actually doesn't need to be that bright. Okay. Okay, so we have a fire there. It's so hard with let me see what a spotlight will do. Sometimes I use the spotlight because it's a more controlled light, like it's a more controlled place. So the directional light, the world light, I think about the overall look. Like if it's like stormy outside, then it's usually like gray or like a warm gray. Like I think of that light as like the world light. For a night scene, I always think blue. So that's why the world or the directional light, I'm just going to call it a world light. The world light, because this is pretty much like the sun. The world light is blue. And all the ambiance is like blue. So for any light sources, then I just try to figure out what light would best serve that purpose. For example, like we have the moon here. So there would be kind of like this yellowish color coming from the backside. So let's see. What did I do with it? Where did it go? What did I do? Oh, I changed it to spotlight. That's right. So a directional light could work because it'll hit all of these things. But sometimes, I don't know, sometimes I just like a spotlight because it's a little more controlled on the scene. I might not want the moonlight to hit everything. But the only way to know is to try both out. For example, I might not want it so bright on the ground. So like I can like tilt it up, things like that. Or I can just go higher with it. Like I can just go higher with it. Go like this, open it up a little bit. Open up the cone angle. Also, something else that I do, since the lighting is going to be from back here and there's all this space here, another trick that I do sometimes is I'll take the color of this and I'll just turn the roughness all the way up and I'll just paint back here, because sometimes that can take a little bit of the glow. Like if something is really, really bright, if you make it really matte, then it takes away some of that glow. So let's just paint some of this like so. I can't even really tell, to be honest with you. So we'll kind of just smooth it out a little bit. It actually kind of looks nicer. Does it look nicer with if I painted all that color? I think that looks kind of nicer with like a softer sand. I think that looks good. And it's just nice because it just takes that heavy, that strong glare off. But now I want to figure out where I want this light. Try to bring it a little closer. I think that looks pretty nice. And I think I want the shadows. Let me just see what it looks like without the shadows. No, we need the shadows for sure. Let me turn the softness up. I want it soft. Okay, I think that looks nice. So the only other thing that I wanted to test out with this light is maybe making it like really low and trying to get like a nice rim light. Do I not have post-process? Oh, I do. Why is there no ambient occlusion? I like ambient occlusion. Sometimes it looks crazy with people, but I like ambient occlusion. Bloom. I don't want too much bloom, but some bloom is okay. Let me just test out this fire. I think the fire is multiple colors. Oh, I hate when I do that. So I noticed that I've been doing a little bit of a different view. I feel like I've been doing like this view. So anytime I find myself continuing to go to a certain view, then I need to save that view. Okay, I like the barbecue. I want to be able to clearly see like what the barbecue is, so I'm just angling it so that's not like buried or anything, or like too far into the car. So I'm going to save this view because it seems like I keep going back here, and it just saves time doing that. So I think it looks pretty good so far. The only thing that I might adjust Alright, so all this wood together. Okay, it is good. So let me bring this down to the bottom. Let me save. Okay. The only thing is I feel like this is very close to the van. I guess it's not. I guess it's not really. It just looked like it was close. Let me go back to my view. And I think it's important to maintain your view, because sometimes it just won't look good from all angles. So it's important to have like certain angles that you really like and just light for that, because if you're trying to light for every angle, it can be overwhelming and it might not work. I think I like the color of this. I don't know if I wanted a little more orange. We'll just keep it there for now. Okay, so we can see a little bit of that. I think that looks good. Oh, I did want to play with this though. So if I was to narrow this, narrow the cone, and really try to get like a, keep turning this. I gotta bring it closer. It's really far away. So this would actually be better for like a sunset, but hopefully it illustrates my point. I think I like the other light better. It's a little bit easier to see. Just want to get the light position to where I had it. I think I had it here. Yeah, I think I had it there. Okay. Part of me likes this too. Ah, it's so tough because there's so many different possibilities. Let me just see if I bring it back some. Let's see what that looks like. So I always readjust it, and then I do undo and redo to see which one I like better. I do like this, but it's a lot on the ground. I don't want that much on the ground. Okay. I think I like that. So now we have the fire here, and I just wanted to check out the colors of the fire. Because I see a lot of like red, and I don't know about it. So what happens if oh, there's metalness in it. Interesting. Interesting, hon. Interesting. Let's move to this one. Let's see if there's any difference. And I'm not, I think that's, okay. All right, so it looks pretty good. So now for this orange light, it's so tricky. So my first instinct is what would be perfect if I could use, here's a good example of why I hope in one of the updates they change, or they allow shadows with the point light, because it'd be perfect. I don't know why it always starts out so high. Do it without my finger in front of the thing. Because a point light would be really, really good, but it's kind of useless if I can't do the shadows. I mean, it looks okay, but let's try with the, might have to do it with this light, actually. Spotlight is good because it offers the proper shadows. See, that's the only problem is I don't want the shadow of this here. That doesn't make sense. So, but I also don't want. There's a trick that might work, but it might be too dark. Sometimes I'll fake the light on the surface. I forgot the windows of the van. I forgot the windows. Oh, it looks better without. It probably looks better without it though. The glow is from Post Rocks. Can you make tutorial for 3D painting? I actually do have a couple. I have a couple videos where I'm just painting things. Well, actually, do I have? I have live videos. But maybe I could do something like that. Let's turn the intensity up, and let's. I want it less yellow and more orangey. I don't think this is gonna work, but sometimes you can like kind of fake it by. No, I don't think it's gonna work, unfortunately. No. Okay, so maybe. Oh, I like the shadows of it though. That's the only problem. I like the shadows of it. So I might try to use 2 lights. I have 1, 2, 3. I wish I could use more lights. And also what's really nice about this is you have the nice blue, the glow of the blue, but then you also have the orange, like the blue and orange is just nice together. See, this looks nice, but it just flattens everything out because of the shadows, unfortunately. Trying to see which one I like better. And it's not terrible. Let me lower the intensity. And actually, let me lower this a little bit. So let me go to the additive. This just looks so much better. I think I need to use 2 lights. I think that looks good. Now maybe just use a point light as well. I don't really want to, but wait, what happened? I have to be careful not to go too bright, because I can tend to do that. I really like to, I really have to keep the scene dark if it's nighttime. That looks pretty good. I think I might want to darken the fire. I don't like it that light. I don't like it that bright. And also, I feel like it's not solid. I don't know if I want it solid, but is this one also additive? Oh. Where's this one? Okay, I think it looked better. It looked better before. Okay, so hopefully I can remember what I did. I don't like that it doesn't remember that kind of stuff. That kind of bugs me. So it was the top one. It was additive. I don't think it was always unlit. This one, I think it was like that. Lower it down a little bit. So I think something like that. I think these are my 4 lights. I wish I could add a light like for this. That'd be nice. That's additive as well? Oh. Like, I wish I could add some more light, but that doesn't look bad. Oh, I think the orange might be a little bright. I want to be able to see that blue. I really want to get a sense of the blue. So this one, I think I might just make a little darker and lower the intensity. And this one, just lower the intensity a little bit. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Also, what might be nice for this scene is if we go to post-process, oh, let me save. I'd be very upset if I lost everything. I've been totally neglecting the chat, sorry. Is it difficult to learn and be a master? Yeah, because it's not really just the app. It's like you would have to also be a master of 3D, and there's just like a lot. Like if you think of everything in the world, think of like what you can sculpt. So it's like it's tough. Like you can make, like I made characters, and I made cute little characters, and I was like, oh, let me try a human, and then I sort of got a human, and it's like, oh, let me try hair, and it's like, let me do clothes, and it's like, let me do sneakers. So everything is like its own little challenge in itself. Yeah, it's definitely nighttime, nighttime beach look. I actually might lower the, you know what? I might make it dark. I might make the background a little darker too. So if I want to make the background darker, I just go here, and the alpha. So the alpha is the image. So, firstly, I'm going to make the background black, which you can't see now because I have the picture, but it's important because if I take the alpha down, then it gets darker. But sometimes it doesn't really look right. This might be, I think that's good. Oh, what was I gonna do? I was gonna do vignette. Vignette might be good for this because you only want the hardness. Vignette's good for this because you kind of want the light to be coming from the very middle. And I still think the light might be a little too bright. So I'm going to bring the intensity down a little bit. I don't know why I'm like judging it by looking at the computer screen. I think that looks good. So the only other thing I wanted to play around with was if I wanted this light darker. Some more purple look. I kind of like that a little better. It just gives it's a little more blue. I think I kind of like it. I feel like I might want to use your background. Dinner time. 5 p.m. in Louisiana. You down in Louisiana, baby. It's dinner time, baby. It's midnight. Ooh, I go out walking after midnight in the starlight. La na 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 na. I mean, it's this. Yeah, this is your scene. Your scene looks awesome. Your scene is badass. Okay, let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? Let me see if I want to take a little bit of the... This is very bright on this. It kind of looks like a light, and it shouldn't really. So... I think that looks a bit... That looks a bit better. You still get a little bit of that light, but I don't want it to look like a light is shining from the background. I want it to be like ambient light from the moon. So the only other thing is maybe... Do we want a little more on the... No, I don't think we like it on the ground. I think that's good. I kind of want to try your background. You emailed it to me. Let me just save. I think it looks pretty good. I hate that it doesn't go away when I save. It makes me think like it's not saved. Alright, let me get the email. Let me get some other emails, backgrounds too, some other emails. Whoops. Come on. What would be a good urban or... Oh, no, not return. Forest night. Lakeside. Not late night. Don't change it to late night. Lake night. I want something very dark. It's really pretty. It's very pretty. Frank. Shout out to Frank. Did it download? Oh, you know what? Let me save this view because it saves the background too. Oh, I don't want this view. I want... Oh, is it going to take the background away? It might. So just in case it does, let me just position this how I like it. Something like that is cute. So add that view. When I import stuff, I'm always afraid it's going to crash on me. Photos. Okay, so let's try Hans Minimalist Moon. I like it. I think it looks nice. So if I add this, I do feel like... Let's play around with it. Let's see if I was to change this to a directional. looks pretty good, actually. So you see how, like, with whatever the light is, like I change the, or whatever the light source is, like I change the lighting. I think that looks really nice too, actually. Let's do some exporting. So I turn render resolution all the way up. So I'm going to export this, and then I'm going to go back. I'm going to hit back so it goes back to, so I'll have to crop it, but that's okay. So let me just see what happens if I do this. I mean, it looks nice. I want to see how I had the light position before. Okay, so this is how I had the light before. So let's save this one as well. But I do kind of like the directional. I don't know which one I like better, so I just save them all. Oh, and I don't know if you remember in the beginning, I don't think the lights really maintain, because at first when I opened it up, it was super bright. So I don't think that carries over the right way. Let me save. I think I like this one the best. Let me turn this down a little bit. Oh, I gotta change the background. Which means I have to rejigger it. I wonder if I can change. Let's try this. Let's change this background. Let's see if we can match it to yours. That way I don't have to worry too much about it. Feels a little yellow or something. Might be the closest that we'll get. Oh, you can see more on this screen. Cajun cooking. Cajun cooking, baby. I wish I could read that person's message. Probably something very nice. So thank you, I'll assume. Okay, I think this looks good. see the, oh, another thing that I forgot completely about the environment. So let's turn the environment on, but let's bring it all the way down. I remember mentioning it, but I didn't. So with the environment, I like to turn it down, but then I like to turn it up because sometimes you can sort of catch details that you might not want to miss. For example, like beach. I don't want to turn it up too bright. I wish I could get a light on that. Unfortunately. So, okay, that looks okay. What else did I want to do? What else did I want to do? I don't remember. Oh, I wanted to see if I can make the sun a little. I feel like for this view, make it a little brighter. Okay, let's do one last look at these. Okay, I don't want it that bright, that's the thing. I don't want it that bright. Oh, I meant to just export it. I feel like it's too bright. The thing is very bright, but did I save this? I don't know if I exported this yet. Oh man, I wish I had that stretched out. That'd be perfect. Okay, so that's good. Let's try out another background, just because it's fun. Oh, that other one didn't save, did it? Why? I do not know. Why don't you just... Oh, I think it downloads to like Chrome or something. Just download. Why are you not downloading? Drives me crazy. I don't know why it does this. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. Doesn't really look like a beach. It looks kind of creepy. But let's play it out. How do I copy this? Oh, copy. I want to copy that color. Oh no, I'm not going to be able to see. I can't move this, can I? Which means I can't see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, I have to do it. I have to do it the hard way. I have to take this, transform it, move it, so I can see. Now I can see it. That might be the closest that we'll get. It's kind of interesting. Dante. The differente. So we'll stick with your background. Well, this is cool. It's cool to see different vibes. Let me position this. Well, that's actually quite nice. I really like this. I like this view. Wow, I wish it stretched all the way across. So if I do this, then I should Let me save the view. And this is how I wind up staying up forever. Because it's like, I start doing different angles and whatnot, and then it just like, where is this light? Where are you? Oh, that's right, I used a directional light. That's right, I forgot. I'm trying to like figure out where this light is. It might be better to do a spotlight now. So yeah, I hope I'm not keeping you up, because well you know, I sometimes I can be doing live streams for hours. I want to try to get a nice like oh, you know what it might be? What is this texture? So let's go to that. What is this texture? Oh, it's very rough. Maybe it's supposed to be rough. Is it supposed to be like a soft top? A metalness too. Han goes for the metalness. I'm just trying to figure out why I can't get a nice bounce off of it. That's nice. That's nice. I still wish I could see the beach more, but it's pretty nice. Bring this ambient light up a little bit. Okay, I think I'm going to call it quits. I think we made some good progress. I think we made some great progress. All right. Cool. Very cool. I appreciate you letting me work on this. It was very fun. I hope other people let me work on their projects. Get those blurs going. That looks cool. It looks nice with the kind of the little yellow light coming through. Oh no, what was one last thing that I mentioned? I mentioned you can color grade too. So let me go to one of my other scenes. We'll do this one. So you can color grade, which will drastically change the colors. So tone or color grading. So let's say blue. Obviously, it makes it very blue compared to what we have. But that's kind of nice too. I think that takes away a little bit of the blue. I'm not quite sure. Like that. So color grading is always an option too, if you can't get the lighting exactly how you want. So I'll send these all to you. You can crop them. Yeah, I like lighting. I think what really helps me is like, obviously like working in TV and film and working on sets a lot, and you just see how they light things. So I think that really helps me out when I'm lighting, because I think about like, how would they light this scene, and I see it all the time. You know, I'm a stand-in like for TV and film, so you know, they'll use me and use other stand-ins to light the scene, set the cameras up for the scene, and I see the methods that they use. So it's sort of the same thing. You know, when they're lighting things, you know, they'll put a certain light, so you just get like the rim light, and it'll look pretty. Then it has like like it'll be, maybe if it's pink, and then it'll have like a bluish color. You know, it's always like those dynamic colors against each other that make it look really nice. But I kind of want to work on my character, but I think I probably need to just like take a break and drink some water and finish watching. I think I have like 1 or 2 more episodes of Love, Death, and Robots. It's a very interesting series of shorts on Netflix. All right, Han. All right, y'all. Tony is enjoying a lovely dinner. I don't know what I'm going to make for dinner. Alright, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace. You got it. It was a pleasure.